Greetings, YouTube. I have tried so many different ways to get this crystal opening, Joseph's 25-star crystal opening commentary submission to work. I've tried downloading it on my phone 5 different times. It just freezes after about 5 seconds of loading from the iCloud server. So what I've done, I've gone to my desktop computer. You can see my mouse just going over this opening. He has sent me the raw file. We're going to play it and commentate it on the desktop. Now, the cool thing about that is you can see how high the quality is because the video is not compressed. That's the really nice thing about the iCloud. The problem is my iPhone 6S just can't handle, I guess, the quality of the video. And so we are left to wait for 200,000 5-star shards. Man, that's such a cool number. It's so rare to see that amount of hoarding. Kabam Mike could not sleep. If you're wondering why he was so cranky on the forums this week, it's because of this opening. He knew somebody was doing a super unhealthy hoarding habit of 200,000 5-star shards, and he just couldn't deal with it. So, as always, I expect a God tier to beyond God tier champ, approximately 1 out of every 10 5-star basics you open. So, I get people who tell me all the time, Prof, I want to quit the game. My last 5 5-star pulls have been trashed. And I always say, well, statistically speaking, that's about what they should be. Your next 5 should be better, though. And so let's use this batch of 20 as an example of what is going to be the ideal drop rate, hopefully, for the 5-star basic crystal. We're starting out with a domino? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No wonder why you wanted me to commentate this so badly. The first crystal, a 5-star domino? If you got that out of one of the 10, and the other 9 were Groot and Iron Patriot and King Groot and Kingpin, Netflix Daredevil, etc., that would be understandable. If I was Joseph, I would feel like I'm running on house money the rest of these 9 crystals. And Elektra is indeed what you expect. I'm not saying she's a bad champion, but she's very middle of the road given how many great skilled champions are in the game. Even champions like Ronin, right? Like, he's a great member of the skill class. I love my 6-star Ronin. And now we're just putting ourselves in a position where we can still relax, expect middle tier to trash champions. Domino a second time? Nope. And see, that's the real you expect. Either inferior Iron Man Tony Stank or Satan herself, Kamala Khan. So this crystal opening, the RNG has returned. But see, imagine if your last 2 5-stars were Elektra and Iron Man. You'd think, man, I want to quit this game. This sucks. But then your next opening could be Domino. So we have 2 more in this batch of 5. And Voodoo? Oh, that's so good. I like the new Vision too. But I wouldn't put Voodoo anywhere close to beyond God tier anymore. But at the same time, hey, Max Sig Crystal, my friend. I see that Sig 200. You value Voodoo big time. Enough to put all the Sigs into him. So Voodoo and Domino in a batch of 5, that's way better than average. And this probably should be a middle tier champ at best, most likely certified trash. And we are spinning this crystal out. And Venom Pool is indeed certified trash. You get what you ask for when you appeal to the garbage man. And there you go. Okay, so 3 pretty dang terrible champs. 2 really awesome champs, still much better than average. I was hoping that he would have got Domino realistically out of the first 10. And so these 5 are still what I like to call house money. And Masacre is really good. I love my Masacre. Took him to 565. I still need to do a video about what Masacre at 565 looks like. I just haven't had the time. And frankly, if I have had the time, I haven't utilize the time. I'd rather do a crystal opening commentary because it's hard when somebody sends me a video and 2 weeks later they email me and they're like, Prof, I know you're busy, but did you forget about me? I really was hoping you'd commentate. It's like a puppy dog that shows up at your door and you don't want to disappoint it. It's sad. It's droopy eyed. So you use your time to do the commentary. Crossbones is much better than Falcon. I like Crossbones. I think he's got some unique utility still in the game. But this is your 3rd dupe of Crossbones. That's not going to do anything for your account. And you know it, Joseph. All right. This is, crystal number 8? Yeah, I think so. And this has been, I would say, better than average, but the RNG is kind of starting to correct itself. RNGesus is sometimes still returning to RNJudas. And another Iron Man? Talk about avenging that RNGesus. That is bad luck. That is a arc overload. He knows it's such bad luck because he exited out to reset, hopefully, that RNG after that. Even putting in. By the way, I've done the double pet method in my last 2 6-star crystals and gotten beyond God tier champs in both. I've backed out 4 times, put the crystal around the reel 4 times, and then let it spin out. So I've done a double batch of the pep. And a guillotine 2099, heck yeah. And that's a new champion as well. It's amazing how big a sword fits in such a small crystal. She's a cut above the rest, quite literally. All right, this is a great first batch of 10. Part of me hopes he pops the next batch just so that we can compare the data, but I haven't watched this before. You know how I do in my crystal opening commentaries. I want my first play-by-play response to be my first response. It's a lot more captivating and authentic that way. And who needs a queen when you can get a bishop? Go from guillotine 2099 to bishop indeed. I have some people who really, really like Bishop. They defend him all the time. They say he's actually underrated, especially on defense. Since I don't do Alliance War anymore, I don't know how true that still is. I'm not saying that he's trash, but he's not going to be a champion that you're going to rank up over somebody like Awakened Namor, or Awakened Omega Red, or Awakened Archangel, or Iceman even. Nebula! Not too shocking there. First batch of the second 10 gets us another champion that is right up there with what we've seen before. Guillotine 2099. Probably realistically is better than Nebula, but I love that Nebula Proxima synergy with the 10 shock debuffs that instantly start and can be transferred over a perfect block, aka parry. Also, if you're listening to this and you don't know what this game is, this is all going to sound like Russian to you. How is it going, Spidey Gwen? That's another very high tier, used to be trash tier, but the game thankfully buffed her. It is a, 4th dupe though, so I don't know how valuable that is to the team. All right, here we go. We have 8 more crystals. 25 stars. I mean, again, 200,000 5-star shards is a really impressive amount of hoarding. And go over Ghost. Nick Fury? Yes! This opening is officially legit, and that is a new champion. I was going to say, he should screenshot that, and right as I say that, Joseph becomes Mary. That's a Bible reference, and it's a good book, but I don't know if that actual reference made any sense. I think it was just a weird, awkward phrase. We're moving on. We got 7 crystals left. Come on. Come on. I mean, we just got Nick Fury. How can you follow that, right? Realistically, 5-star Nick Fury. 2, what's up, Dr. Doom? Another Guillotine 2099? No way! You opened and awakened that in like the span of 3 or 4 crystals? This is an incredible batch of 10. I don't even care who the last 6 are. You should just pop them. Screw it. Although it's not broken, don't fix it, right? Your spinning skills seem to be working. When you backed out, when you reset the RNG after getting that second OG Iron Man, you turned this crystal opening around so well. Just remember that. If you're having bad luck and you've hoarded a bunch of crystals, you might as well back out, reset it, take a deep breath, pray that you don't get a 3rd Iron Man. What's up, Bay? What's up, Quake? And Corvus! Oh, my goodness! Okay, he had Corvus. He had him duped. Probably he's close to max sig, and he is max sig. But still, 2 Guillotine 2099s, Corvus and Nick Fury. This is some all-time CEO level luck. And yes, that phrase can be overused, but not in this case. That's insane. If you got those pulls over the span of 40 5-star crystals, you'd consider yourself very lucky. This is half that. This is 20. All right, he's got to come down to earth at some point. No! This is stupid. This is ridiculous. Black Widow Clairvoyant? 2 Guillotine 2099s? Nick Fury? Corvus? Why aren't you screenshotting this? I mean, I get it was a 3rd dupe of her, but still. You're just not going to see this kind of luck in this batch. The first batch of 10, I would rate like a B to B+. The second batch is like A++++++. Cole? I'm done. How? How? And you awakened him for the first time. That's exciting. Why didn't you screenshot that? Joseph, are you so in shock? Wait, no. Why are you backing out of this? No, don't reset the RNG. Kabam's servers must be down. This must be why we had that emergency maintenance nobody ever discussed a few days ago. This crystal opening was happening, and they were doing the math, and they're like, we just lost a bunch of money on this account. We cannot afford to continue. We've got to reset the RNG. Let's see if they just reset it. And Invisible Woman is the worst champion of the last 5 or 6, which is really saying something considering she's still solid. And that is a third dupe of her as well. Joseph, can I call you Joe? It's easier for the title. Joe, I cannot believe what I'm seeing. This is just absolutely the kind of opening that everybody dreams of having as a 5-star opening. But you're not going to get it. 99.9% of the time, nobody's gonna do this. What's up, Aegon? Yeah, right. Domino again. Ghost! Oh, good God. Wow. Sure, why not? I cannot wait to see this opening. We're going to have to pause this. We're going to have to take out our old computer mouse since this is still on my desktop and I'm going through the old monitor. I just can't believe this 20 times 5-star opening. I can't believe it. This is the best batch of 20 I've ever seen. And I've done thousands of these. And we're going to end on Quake. We're going to end on my Bay. Why not? Another Beyond God tier champ. I mean, what words can you use to describe? I cannot believe this. All right, scroll to the right, buddy. Well, I guess you have to break this up. You got Ghost and Quake out of that batch of 3. Yeah, screenshot that. The problem with backing out is we never got to see that reel. Are you just going to tantalize us with the 6-star shards but not open them? Probably. It looks like the video is over. Is the video over? The video's over. Okay, well. YouTube, I don't know what to say about this other than I have no words. I have no words for this insane luck. You're supposed to get 1 God tier or Beyond God tier champ on average. You're supposed to get, and that's in a batch of 10. He got like 5 or 6 or maybe even 7 out of 10. I just don't even know what to tell you. Buddy, I know it looks like you've got a great roster. You were double and triple duping some of those Beyond God 2 champs, but you're not going to do this again. It's impossible. This opening should be impossible. This is why I love to commentate openings. This is why I am not burnt out of the game in terms of the community aspect of it. Because I get to do this. I get to have somebody send me this and say, Prof, please do play-by-play for this opening. And he did a really good job of giving me no expectations. I figured it'd be pretty average or trash luck. Boy, was I wrong. Gosh, A+++ grade opening for this 5-star 20 basic crystal opening. I'm going to be thinking about this. I'm going to be shaking my head. I'm shaking my head. You can't see me, but I'm shaking my head right now. It's just that insane RNG.